a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe.
Hello everybody, and I'm back for a brief video. I was in the midst of just blow drying my hair. I washed it, of course, and I'm about to try to do my own hair because I'm over these stylists. Down to the prices. I mean, if your work shows for the amount you're, asking for, then so be it. Cool, I understand. But when it doesn't and your customer service is terrible, I can't really get with that. I'm old school, so I'm used to getting my hair done for my homegirls, quick weaves for 65 and down, 45 really. Now you're paying $120 for a quick weave. Like, what? That's besides the story. I don't do no hair. So that's one of the reasons I decided to stop in my tracks and record and put it on YouTube just so I could go ahead and do it before and after. Because even the process of me blow drying my hair is terrible for me. Like, I don't do no hair. I could style when I have a wig on, or probably some sort of hairstyle that's already done, if that makes sense, and I'll just style it up. So, oh boy, we're about to see how this goes. I guess I'm gonna do me a little slick do, a ponytail or a bun, or something. But my hair is very, very thick, like very thick, to the point where I have to constantly blow dry it because my hair holds water. So even when I think it's dry, it's not. And that used to always get me growing up trying to do my own hair. My hair was always wet, so my hairstyles wouldn't come out as good. But I just got this blow dryer. I took my time. I think I did my P's and Q's, y'all. Look, let me get into that. I was told to section off me. Get a little back action. Okay, yeah, so that's where we are right now with this process. Actually feels good to let my hair breathe because I just had some boho knotless braids. I had the bad boys in for a little minute because they were so cute, and I think they look really cute when they're older. So while I'm at it, I also wanted to have a little story time because I haven't been as consistent with my videos. So I'm just going to randomly do videos when I feel the moment to do them. So this is a story time video. It is now the 6th day of the new year of 2023, and I feel amazing. I feel amazing for a lot of different reasons. One of the reasons being, I came into this year knowing the boundaries that I wanted to set. Not aggressively, humbly as possible. Setting boundaries for people that probably didn't know how to handle and carry me, and I allowed that to happen. So with that being said, I blame myself. And it took me a lot of time. It probably took me, it's still taking me time to realize those that are for me and those that are just temporary and for the season, of that moment in my life. So I was seeing a guy when I first came down to Charlotte. I'm a year in some change in Charlotte. It'll be 2 years in September. That's crazy, but yeah. So when I got down here, I met a guy. He was from Jersey too. Cool.
Jersey.
So, the way we met was crazy. I met him over Instagram. He kept inboxing me like off of the filter messages. So that was a red flag that I should have taken consideration. But once again, giving people the benefit of a doubt, which I'm not doing any longer. You have to make things make sense. There's always things in front of us, I believe, that we totally ignore for whatever reasons, and I'm just done with that. So yeah, back to the case. So he inboxed me. So one day, I don't know what told me to go and look at my filter messages, and I did. I goes to the filter messages, and he like, let's smoke, let's go out to eat, let's brunch on me. So I'm like, energy, but still, what's going on? But I seen that he was inboxing me on and off, but I had just realized at the time of me opening the inbox. So I'm like, who is this man? I go on his page, he's a photographer, and he has no pictures of himself on there. So now I'm really like, So I end up texting him. He ended up giving me his number, like, hey, if you ever need some buzz on me, just, feel me, come through and pick it up. So I ended up doing that because I needed some smoke and it was on the house. At the time of me smoking heavy. So, you know, I goes and pulls up. Y'all, when I say I pulls up to the house, I said, "Is you?" He's like, "Yeah, you know what, I'm inboxing." And I'm studying like, "Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God." Because when I say this man is fine, he's still fine, you know. And we're going to get to that as far as where we are now, because I really don't know where we are now. I do. He's left in 2022. But the love we had for each other, I'm not even going to say it was love. It ended as a soul tie. And it ended up real toxic. Alright, so boom, back to the story. So now I'm at his house. I get out the car, I chill, and that wasn't the case. That wasn't supposed to be the case, but honey, when I seen him, I said, "Okay, I'm coming in. Do you want to smoke with me?" So now we in the crib, we chilling, we getting to know each other. You know, "Oh, you from Jersey? I'm from here. I'm from here." So now we gravitating. Jersey is in the building, and the vibe was cool. You know, me being me, I kind of fell in love instantly because he was just cool. You know, the vibe was cool. He was fine, and that was the case. So one thing led to another. Now we're chilling, and I consider that my man. And that's another thing that I have to stop doing. And I've stopped. Just because you and this person is having good sex and it's unprotected does not mean that y'all go out. Even though that's how the case is supposed to be. And the casual sex that's going around now, I'm old school. So I don't play that. I'm not doing it to you. I'm not doing it to that person and thinking that it's okay. And it's not. But, you know, to each his own. I just don't get down like that. So one thing led to another. What was it? I want to say we start catching feelings for one another. And that's when things turned left. It was like he was scared to show that he liked me. And I couldn't understand that. And me being the crazy tail that I am, I wasn't going for that. So it was, you need to let me know what's up right now, or you're going to find out what's up. And I took matters into my own hands, and I wowed out on him one night. I did, and I wasn't supposed to do that because our relationship never, whatever situationship never was the same after the episode that we had that night because he didn't answer his phone. I guess he was with somebody. I don't know what he was doing. Once again, he wasn't obligated to tell me where he was at. But you're ignoring me. You're ignoring my calls, but you're texting me back. So it was just like a whole lot of childish stuff that was making me just want to turn up. And that's what I did. He still dealt with me after the situation, but he dealt with me in a very toxic way. Everything was very just on and off. When he felt like he wanted to hit me up for whatever reason, and that reason was mostly about sex, he would. And I understood, but then I didn't also, because it was like we didn't get down like that. But once again, maybe we did because we never established a boundaries. So once again, we're going back to these boundaries. Set them. Do not be passive to set your boundaries. Make somebody feel it so they can already know how to go in with dealing with you. You know, and it's so crazy because I have my guards up. I told him stories about my mother because he's a Cancer and my mother was a Cancer too. So, you know, we just saying little stuff, you know, really just about how we grew up. He been through a lot. I've been through a lot too. But I'm just learning everybody deals with life differently. I've been through things and I would have never hurt him the way that he did me. And he ended up texting me down the line recently, actually. Because I told him I was leaving him in 2022. You know how toxic situations is. You'll say one thing, "Oh, I'm leaving him alone." No, I definitely left him alone. I changed my number, not for that reason. I changed my number because too many people had that number. I was too accessible, and it was starting to give me anxiety. And he was one of the people that I was too accessible to. You're not going to text me like we're okay, and we just had a whole falling out and haven't spoken in a month or two. So me and the boy, we didn't hit it off since July. That's the crazy thing. And one of the reasons was because I simply just didn't want to be beat. He tried to link up ever since then. But you ever had like a situation occur and it's like always something is taking place and it seems like it's always something in that situation to hinder you moving forward. So for example, like he'll call me and I'll be really asleep because of the time he's calling me and I missed a call. That was supposed to be the time we linked up, but I missed it. So it would be situations like that, or he's at work or I'm at work. Like things just never worked out. Maybe because he was doing him and that was okay. But I realized like I'm not that female you gonna carry like that. So one thing led to another. Now we're here in December. We're fast forwarding because it was almost like, no, I hadn't seen the man since July. And now we're in December. He reaches out first thing in December. He want to see me. We all know what he wants to see me for. And I told him that I no longer wanted to be intimate anymore. I no longer have that in me when it comes to just casual sex or somebody just thinking that they deserve my temple and they don't, especially when you're not treating it right. Oh, and then this was another thing. Recently, I had put something on Instagram and I shouldn't have. I was lit. He was texting me. I was feeling myself. And the tables had turned finally. All those times that I'm blowing his phone up, texting him, asking why is he coming like this, really trying to understand what I did to this boy to make him come at me the way that he did. And it turned around on him. Karma's crazy. Because the text messages, and I got a little lit, y'all, I shouldn't have threw them on there. And that's why I started close friends too. Usually I would say, oh, I'm not going to do no close friends on Instagram. I had to make a close friends because I said, ooh. But that was from the guy. He texted me something like, dang, I never had, he always used to say stuff like this, like, I never had nobody like you. I never had sex as good as you. Cool. Cry me a river. Sounds good. I don't care. Because anybody that's coming like that, I really think in order to keep something that you never had, you're going to try your hardest to to treat it right, be the correct person for whatever it is that you want. So the fact that that wasn't the case for me, my intuition just was thrown. It was thrown. Even if he was telling the truth, I'm sorry, but I just couldn't do it. And this is just the year. I want my ladies, we got to just stop giving these men so much at once for one. Be a mystery. Let him figure you out. Let him have things to figure out, if that makes sense, because I just feel like I went in with, I had my guards up. Somehow he made me bring them down. And that's another thing. Like, my trust is so messed up. I'm going to start therapy soon so I can heal the right way to properly love and to properly receive the love that I need. Because for so long I've been hurt. I've been treated ways that I didn't know I was supposed to be not treated because I allowed it so much. And it's just time to put your foot down. If you're going through something toxic, trust and believe. Toxic is fun. Toxic makes you, it make you feel like that girl. But also having peace, also having somebody stable and not stagnant and loving you, that's being that girl. That's what you need. That's what you need and deserve as a woman. So I'm just here to say, if you're having the same situation, not telling you to leave it, just definitely step to the side and alter your thoughts and your feelings and really think about, why are you in this situation? What is the benefit from it? Is it good sex? Cool. There's other people here that have that. And you'll realize it's just like, and even sex isn't everything. It's just this world, we're so disconnected. It's crazy, like disconnected from our feelings, from connections with others, just so much. And I'm not going to say it's because of technology, but that's one of the things. And people just don't try anymore to be there for a person because you got 2-3 other people that you can be there for and handle them any type of way, because honestly, people are used to bare minimum now. And I'm not a bare minimum girl. I'm not a bare minimum chick. So until then, I changed my number. I'm doing great. I feel great. I feel amazing. I have some new breeds. to go ahead and help me with this journey of just healing. Shout out to my homegirls via Twitter. I said I was going to try to start what did I say? A girls book. No, a girls, like a group, a book club for the girls on their spiritual journey. That's what it was, for the girls on their spiritual journey, a book club. And I think that is so dope, especially for African American women. We have trauma since birth. So it's like, when does it stop? I'm 26 and sometimes I'm like dead tired. I'm so tired. It's like, dang, I ain't know. But my great grandmother used to always say something, and I said I was going to get a tattoo, and that was keep living. Because you think you done been through some stuff. My great grandmother was, I want to say 86. Was that mother 86? She was in her mid 80s, and I'm 26 years old. Keep living. That's going to be a quote that I'll take with me to the grave, because it's just something you got to keep doing. No matter what life throws at you, you got to go ahead and hook it back up. So with that said, I thank y'all for tuning in. Oh, I'll be back. No, I'll be back. I'm about to stop the video so I can go ahead and do my thing with this hair and show y'all before and after. Hey channel, so I am back, and obviously I have me, a little friend with me. She wanted to be so nosy. This is my new puppy. She's a bully breed, Puma. I love her to death, but as you can see, I done went ahead and switched up the forecast with the hair, and I'm loving it. Puma, please, let me do my video. Just let me do my video. I'll be right with you. I love it. I was able to go ahead and slip my hair. It's no waves. The back is phenomenal. And this is not even laid down yet. Like, I just did this. It's 2 o'clock right now, 2 a.m. Eastern Standard. And I am so tired. I've been at work. I did did doubles all this week because we didn't have work Monday. But that's a different story. I do appreciate y'all for tuning in for story time and my transformation, and just in general to the Artiste novels. So stay tuned, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. Until next time, thank you.